Hi, it's been so long since I've done a video and life has been hectic and I just haven't been in the mood and I hope that you're all well and that you've all had a good 2021. I know it's been a challenging year for many people in the world and maybe even heartbreaking in some ways and um, yeah. Anyway, I wanted to show off my new tarot deck that I got for Christmas from my kids. So it's the Wandering Star Tarot. I just love this deck so much. It's by Kat Pierce. This particular one is a Hay House edition. It says, it's a little bit difficult to see. There is a universe inside of you. It says that inside the box. So I'm just going to move the box out the way and then I'm going to go through the cards. Here's the little guidebook. It fits in the box and it's got a page for each card and then it's got a nice spread, a few spreads in the front. I like this one. It's the Wandering Star spread. I actually did a reading with it last night and I really enjoyed it. Okay, let's go through the cards. Oh no, I'm starting on the wrong side. There's a Fool. I don't have a proper stand for my camera. I've got a selfie stick and every time I try and prop it up, it just falls over or does something wrong. So I'm holding it and I'm using the other hand. If you have a look at these cards, she's put little keywords. Normally I don't like keywords, but I really like the ones that she's used. They just help bring a different perspective to each card. So this one says purity, potential, risk, innocence, desire. And the cardstock is really good and it's very matte. I know you can pick up a bit of a shine because of the light in my room, but it's got such a beautiful matte finish and it's lovely to shuffle. So there's the Fool, the Magician. Let me just bring the camera a bit closer. I like that there's a lot of eyes in the drawings. I think each drawing's got an eye somewhere. The High Priestess. And she does her sugar skulls, which I love the art style. The Empress. The Emperor. The Hierophant. The Lovers. I'm not going to read each one. You can just have a look. It's another sugar skull. Which I don't find, some death cards I really don't like, but this one I find is actually quite cute. And I like the keywords that she uses. Transformation, new beginnings, begin again, change, endings. I love this Tower card. Release, enlightenment, distraction. It's gone blurry. It's gone blurry. Oh, there we go. There seem to be a lot of snakes in the cards as well. And rainbows. Oh, she's got 2 extra cards. It's the Mother Star and the Creator. And they can also be used as a yes or no card if you're asking a yes or no question. The guidebook explains what the cards mean. That one's so cute. Like there's so much positive energy and enthusiasm in that card. I love how proud he looks. He or she. That's the only card that looks a little bit pippish, but it doesn't put me off. It's beautiful. Another sugar skull. That's what I picked for my daily card today. I love that one. She looks so soft and sweet. that's so nice. That one looks very old-fashioned with like her bonnet on her head, and yeah, I like that one. Fun, magic, love. Decided to turn the camera around. I shuffled the cards a little bit, and I'm going to do a little reading quickly for the new year with this deck. So I hope you enjoy it. Okay, I'm just going to do 3 cards to look at the energy for the coming year. How this reading can help us with any challenges or anything that we're going to face in the new year. So the first card is the 3 of Cups. It's very blurry. Maybe I should go back a little bit. I don't know. Quite a lot of astrology YouTubers and also Daily Tarot Girl did a tarot reading for the year, and a lot of them are saying that this is a year of relationships and building community and working on loving one another. And I really think the 3 of Cups is a good card to pull for that. Then I'm going to look at the next card. There's quite a contrast. The King of Swords. He's got a nice long braid in his beard. And then the third card is the 4 of Cups. I don't know if I shuffled it very well, but anyway, I'm going to read what it says in the guidebook for each of these cards, just so you can get an idea what the guidebook is like. So let's go on to the 3 of Cups first. The key words are family, friends, joy, abundance. The air is positively crackling with possibility. Pleasures, flirtations, and frivolity beckon you. They beg you to indulge a bit, to leave cares behind, laugh heartily, and enjoy the light-hearted energy that is coursing through you. You have worked hard and been very diligent, and you deserve a moment of fun. Seek out friends and family members who are light and easy and help raise your vibration. Avoid and put up a boundary against people who drain your precious life force. This is a time to energize and soak in an abundance of earthly delights. Though, be careful not to overindulge. Too much of a good thing can also tax the spirit. Well, I think that's pretty apt for New Year's Eve. And then she puts a little quote by famous people at the bottom. And this one says, "A day without laughter is a day wasted." I think that's a little bit sort of out of balance, because we all go through days, very difficult days or average days, and not every day makes way for laughter. And sometimes we go through difficult emotions, and there's nothing wrong with that. We have to accept our emotions and sit with them so that we can process them. But laughter definitely helps when we're going through stress and challenges. It helps us to see the light side of life. And especially after the last 2 years, I think we need a good dose of that. So the next card is the King of Swords. I'm going to read what she says in the guidebook with that one. Sorry, trying to do it with one hand. Ambition, power, influence. The King of Swords is sensible and intellectual. He exudes great power and is capable of rising above his emotions to make wise and solid decisions. Incisive and to the point, the king will cut directly to the core of any matter. For this reason, people trust and respect his choices. Although this is a very heart-focused deck, the King of Swords asks you that you quiet the feelings arising from this tender organ for a moment and use your head instead. This will come in handy for the ambitious business ventures on the horizon. People will appreciate your sharp, decisive action, and it will nudge you into a place of influence and power. And then the little quote at the bottom is by Anthony Trollope. It is a grand thing to rise in the world. The ambition to do so is the very salt of the earth. It's the parent of all enterprise and the cause of all improvement. So I think it's also a year to go for your dreams and to use the skills that you have, your brain power, your intelligence, your gifts, your creativity, and to reach for those dreams and to not be scared to stick to something, even if it's challenging. Obviously, if it's not doing you, if it's doing you disservice, if it's toxic, if it's burdening you too much, then maybe it's time to release it. But I think there's a balance between the Three of Cups and the King of Swords. So to have the right work-life balance, to enjoy time with friends and family, but to also knuckle down and get those things done that you really want to get done, those projects that you've been longing to do, or that business venture that you've set your heart on for so long. Because the Three of Cups also talks about abundance. So yeah, let's go ahead and follow our dreams. And then the last one is the Four of Cups. Now this might seem like a little bit of like a Debbie Downer after all the positive messages from the other cards. But let's see what we can get out of this one. Four of Cups. Yearning, disillusion, boredom. You've created a protective shell around your heart to prevent any hurt or betrayal. A golden cup is within your grasp, but you are too deep in your own disillusionment to see it. You feel bored and restless because you are not living freely. A life without risk is stale and uninspired. You yearn for something deeper, so it's time to trust and prepare yourself for love. Perhaps you are already in a relationship, but you are holding back. Maybe it's time to reveal more. Perhaps you're staying in a relationship just because it's familiar and safe. What would happen if you were honest with yourself and with your partner? The Four of Cups asks you to draw back the veil, no matter your situation, and see what is on the other side. And then the quote is by Thich Nhat Hanh. The miracle is not to walk on water. The miracle is to walk on the green earth, dwelling deeply in the present moment and feeling truly alive. I think what that is saying is we need to jump in and take those risks, whether it's in Three of Cups, friendships, romance, family relationships, work relationships, or King of Swords, taking on that challenging intellectual pursuit, maybe studying something or writing a book or writing something new that you've never done before. Like I've just started writing poetry. I mostly write romance novels, but I've just written a few poems, and it's a scary step because it's a totally different genre. And I've wrote a poem for this anthology, and it got accepted. Maybe sometime I can read the poem to you. And so the Four of Cups is saying, if you're feeling bored and restless with your life, and this last year, maybe with all the lockdowns and with the COVID challenges and all the other challenges that have come with it, you felt like, what's the point? we've been given this beautiful earth and this life to make the most of. Yes, sometimes there's suffering, but sometimes we need to rise up and rise to the challenge and go for that thing that you really want. I'm getting that vision of a dog hanging onto the end of its bone, and or like a rope, you know, those tug ropes that the dogs have, like a tug of war rope, and it just won't let go of its side of the rope. And sometimes we need to have the tenacity. I know I'm speaking to myself here, because there's many times I felt like giving up on my dreams, like I wanted to give up on my writing dream. I wanted to give up on relationship dreams or other dreams, like my business. Like, is it ever gonna work? And I pretty much nearly gave up on my YouTube channel. And but I think the message is saying that have the tenacity of that dog hanging onto the rope with its teeth, and you know how strong a dog's jaw is. It's not going to let go, and then eventually the human's going to grow tired and it's going to let go, and then the dog's going to run off with that rope and it's going to have fun and play and explore new horizons. So I hope this new year brings you that energy and that determination and that drive to go for what you want, but to also keep a balance, to make sure that you don't overwork yourself and spend time with those that you love, so that you can not get restless or bored or discouraged. Or I keep on thinking of that word, I don't know why it's stuck in my brain. Inui. I like that word. I always think of it when I see the Four of Cups. So may your inui be bye-bye, and may your joy and abundance and ambition and intellectual prowess be hello. So happy new year and much love. Thank you so much for supporting my channel.